Okay, I think we are live. Let's see. That's microphone, share button, I think, and an in stream button. Okay, so I started the stream a little early. If anybody on my channel is watching right now, let me know in the comments. I'll be watching it. So, of course, this is a big update for my channel that I have been wanting to talk about. So the first thing is, it looks like, obviously, that I can now finally do live streams again for my channel. The only problem is that it's looking like I'm only going to be able to do it on my laptop. Yes, I now have a laptop. That's one of the next big things for update to my channel. Let's see, when was it when I bought the laptop? I bought the laptop probably about almost 2 weeks ago now, from when I had bought the laptop that I'm using. It's a, what is it? It's a Lenovo ThinkPad laptop, Windows 10, I think. Pretty sure it's got 400 something gigabytes of space on it. I already have some things that I've gotten for a laptop. I got BeamNG Drive on it. So the third thing for my channel update is I'm going to finally, hopefully, be able to do BeamNG Drive videos again. They might not be live stream videos, but I will be able to hopefully finally be able to do videos with that again. So if anybody's watching, please let me know in the comments so that I can know. Live chat should be turned on. At least I think so. I'm gonna put a comment in the live chat. Just simple hello. Yes, it does look like it's working. So if anybody's watching, let me know. And let me know for any questions about my channel that anybody might have too. So, lost my train of thought. Oh well, I try to remember what I was going to talk about next. Is what a lot of you probably don't know about me is I was born with autism. That's a disability that I was born with. One in a certain amount of people in the world are born with it. I'm one of them. It's different for everybody that has it. For me, it's hard for me to keep eye contact with somebody that I'm talking to. Like a lot of you have probably noticed in a lot of my videos, like I just did about a minute ago, it takes me a little bit to think about things I want to talk about or say, and I tend to repeat myself sometimes too, which you may also I noticed that in a lot of my videos, really. It's part of my life. It's part of who I am. I'm fine with it because that's how I was born. There's nothing wrong with me in any way or anything. It's just a disability that I have. A lot of people think that it's some sort of sickness or disease that other people that have autism like me have. It's not. It's a disability that I was born with. And yes, there are certain things that I can and can't do. I have 2 jobs. One is at a Food Lion grocery store. I'm a QA there. That means I clean bathrooms, take out the trash, get around, clean up spills that sometimes happen, that sort of thing. Get around with the machine that we use for mopping the sales floor. That's what I do for there at work. Right now, that's the only place I'm working at. The second place I work at, my second job, was my first job. It's mainly over the summer and in the summer. I work there in the laundry room there. It's called Camp Dogwood. Camp Dogwood is a camp for deaf and blind people that go there during the summer to camp out there in the lodge houses that are there at the camp. So what I do up in the laundry area is I wash all the towels, bed sheets, dry it, fold it, put it away. Sometimes other thing is I go around and empty all the trash, clean the public bathrooms there. And sometimes I go upstairs and vacuum the carpet up there. Not in the rooms very often. Sometimes I do. This year, unfortunately, I was not able to go work there over the summer because of COVID-19. No one has wanted to go camp out there or anything. Not only do they do camping gatherings and trips there for people that are blind and deaf, they do it for people that aren't. They do family reunions there. They do weddings there as well. Sometimes throughout the school year, I would work there as well, but this year it's not looking like I will be. So far, I haven't. I was told about a month or 2 ago that I was not going to be able to go work at Camp Dogwood this year. So it's just Food Lion that I'm working at right now. But yeah, there's some future videos for my channel that will be coming sometime soon. Some new BeamNG Drive videos. Let's see what else. Some new videos for that, or something else I was going to do. I forgot what it was. Well, that's okay though. So, if any of you have any questions or anything, let me know during the stream. It's been, probably been, if I remember right, the last live stream video I did was for one of my Lego video games that I have for our Xbox 360. It was the first video for Lego Jurassic World game that I'm doing now. The first video I did for that was the last live stream video I was able to do on my tablet. It was technically, I think, on my phone that I did it on. Eventually, at one point, YouTube had made a update to where I could no longer do live stream videos on my phone or my tablet, both. I just recently, just a few days ago, checked to see if I could do it on my tablet. I can't. It will not let me. Not unless you have, I think, if I remember right, I think it was 100,000 subscribers that you have to be able to do it on a mobile device like that, being a tablet or a phone. Though, however, they recently, now about a year later, they did a new update because I guess they had been getting a lot of demands for people like me that want to be able to do live streams again. They changed some things to where you can do it on computers again, I guess, unless it's already been that way in the first place. I don't really know. But I'm just glad I can do live stream videos again. Finally, it's been a year. It felt like it was longer than that. To me, it felt like it had been up to 2 years. Is what it felt like. When it's really only been a year. It felt longer, but it wasn't. Had been a long time though since I did a live stream last time. Glad I can again. There's things I want to show you guys eventually at some point in some future videos. I don't do any videos on my phone anymore because I no longer have the storage space on my phone to be able to do so. And yeah, I know I could just simply buy an SD card for my phone and my tablet, but they're expensive, and I don't really want to do that because then eventually they'd get full and I have to replace them again. But I just simply don't want to fool with it since I was going to be getting a laptop eventually anyways, and I do now, so now it don't really matter. So the next update for my channel, now that I have two big update things I told you guys about for my channel, being the laptop and BeamNG Drive, which I'm able to play again now finally. The third and final update item for my channel is going to be a video camera that I want to buy for my YouTube channel, for being able to do videos on and upload it on the YouTube from it with like a regular YouTuber would. The one I want is a Canon G5X or Canon G7, something like that. That I want. It's around $900 for. I don't have money for it right now. If I did, I would save up a little more and then eventually buy it. Excuse me, joking on myself there. If I had the money for it, I would buy it so that I can go ahead and have it now. But right now, I just don't have the money to get it and do so. So, just not sure on when that's going to be. My mouse. must have cut off on me. There we go. Either it's going dead or cut off on me. Let's see. Let's see if I can change the settings to live chat. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Doesn't look like I can while I'm doing the stream. No, don't look like it. Oh well. What was I going to talk about next? What's something next that I wanted to talk about? What was it? Oh, now I remember. I need to do a new update for my truck. Kind of like a new update video for my 1967 C10 pickup truck that I have. I've been working on it to convert it over to automatic transmission. Now has the automatic transmission in it, along with the new engine in it for it, which is a V8 350 out of a 1969 Pontiac, I think. Not sure what brand of Pontiac, but I know it was out of one. At least I think so. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure. So all that's in there in it. The only thing now it needs, it was originally a manual transmission in there in it with a V6 engine in there in it, which is 6 pistons, in case nobody knows about that. V8 is 8 pistons. All it needs now still sounds like a lot of work, and it is, but at the same time, it also sounds like not a whole lot of work that needs done to it. It needs, the drive shaft for it is still original. It just needs to be cut and shortened down to size to fit it for the automatic transmission that's in there in it now. The 2 top and bottom ball joints for the front were replaced because they were in bad shape. They were really badly rotting away. They were in such bad shape that they were moving up and down. Ball joints aren't supposed to do that, so had to replace them. On the passenger side of it, replacing that one, there was probably a mound of some rust and dirt that had built up in it over the years. That was probably at least, kind of hard to say, guys, it was probably at least about that much, maybe a little more. It was a lot of it in there in it. A lot of underneath it was in bad shape, and it needed a little more done underneath than what I thought it did. And the guy helping me work on it to switch it over to the automatic transmission said it was most likely originally used as a farm truck, which meant it wasn't taken as care of as well as it probably should have been. So he said it's going to have a lot of wear and tear in places. On places on it, it's got rusted out places on it. The rocker panels are in bad shape. They're definitely rusted out. Almost completely, just about. The one on the passenger side is just about completely gone completely. It's rusted out that bad on that side. Driver's side, it just has a few holes, and it's got a place on it where it looks like it had been patched up by a piece of patch metal at some point. Just a small piece, but other than that, it's got a lot of surface rust. And then it's got rust holes in the bed in the back of it, especially there along where the tailgate is. It's got a lot more rusted out holes there in that area. Let's see. The tailgate is badly dented up, so badly dented up that it's whenever you close it, and when it's closed and stays closed, it's not completely flush up against the end of the fenders back there in the back of it anymore, because it's just dented up so badly along the top of it, sides, all over. It had bent out of shape over time to where it's no longer flush up against the fenders. So I was told by the guy helping me with it eventually at some point that would need to be replaced before I go to repaint it. The color I want to repaint it is fire engine red. That's the color I want it. It's the color I want in my truck. My dad said to have it repainted, it's probably going to cost around $2,000-$3,000, most likely. The reason why it's going to be that much is because, for one, they have to take everything electronic, engine, everything back out of it to paint everything. Then they got to put it all back. They got to do a lot of patch metal work on it first too before painting it. They got to sandblast it, sand it down after they do patch metal work. Then they got to prime it, then paint it, and then put on clear coat. So it's a lot of work to be done to it for painting it. Definitely a lot of money too. So don't know when that's going to be, but hopefully at some point in the future I'll be able to do that, have it repainted. I just don't know when that's going to be, really. So then what it needs, the rest of what it needs now, after I told you about the drive shaft, is it needs to have all the wiring hooked up to the engine where it needs to go, because none of it's hooked up right now. It is mounted in there in the engine bay now for my truck, bolted on and everything, just none of the wiring, hoses and all that is hooked up yet. It needs new hoses for the heater core. It needs a new heater core, heater motor, that sort of stuff. Almost done. So hold on, I'll be back. Okay. My brothers won't go to bed, so I gotta end this stream soon. I wish I could do the stream longer than this, especially because it had been a year since I did a stream last. But anyways, that's what it still needs. It needs to have a lot of interior work done to it. Needs a new seat on the interior. It's in bad shape, rotted. a lot of it rotted away. Not completely, but there is wear and tear to the seat from over time. It's just got some work and still needs to be done to it. Brakes to it, it had something wrong with the brakes to it. That's been fixed already. I have a new master brake cylinder for it that I got to put on it. I took off the old master brake cylinder. I threw that out to replace with the new master brake cylinder that I have, which I haven't put on it yet, but I will. Before I do that, though, I got to get a new gasket for behind the master brake cylinder. Then I'll be able to put it on it. Then, that's pretty much it. The automatic transmission that it has in it is a Turbo 400 automatic transmission. The guy helping me with it has been helping me with it and said that's a pretty good transmission to have in there in it. So if you guys have enjoyed this live stream for my new live stream that I was finally able to do again, hope you guys enjoyed it, especially for the new things for my channel update that I talked about, like my laptop and BMG drive. Hopefully this should be uploaded on my channel by the time I end the stream for you guys to go back and rewatch it, even though however many of you have watched it or haven't watched it yet, you'll be able to watch it again from the beginning. So I will do a new regular video sometime either this Friday or next week at some point. I'll do another regular video. But until then, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys again sometime soon.